What's up, guys? Chris Chess Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Topps opening day quarter case break number one. New release just came out yesterday. We got, what time is it? 9:26 on the clock. We're starting at 9:30, so just hang out for a few minutes and we will get rolling. Thanks for joining us tonight. Chris, hey, what's up, bud? Everybody's all out of whack. I gotta fix everybody. Even, wow. Old Priest is stiff. He's like not a bobblehead anymore. I must have to wait to something. Hey, there we go. There we go. That's better now. Now he's bobbly. Javier, what's up, man? What, I burnt your finger doing what, Chris? What were you making? Rich, what's up, buddy? So when are we getting baseball back? The lockout's over. When are we going to get it? Did they give a date yet? That's all I want to know. I was at the doctor today, and the news came over while I was in the office, and I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, they can't make shit tonight. The Sixers are looking rough tonight. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy, blah, blah, like talking to myself. The doctor came in the office and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh, yeah. I said, I'm just happy because the baseball lockout's over. And she's like, the what? And I said, well, MLB baseball was locked out. She's like, what does that mean? She had no clue what I was talking about. I said, you don't follow sports much, do you? She's like, no, not really. Well, that's obvious. Barat, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. Jam? What kind of jam were you making? You burnt yourself making jam. Well, if you were making it like cooking it down, that stuff's like molten lava, man. You got to be careful. Like the worst burns you can get are sugar burns, right? And I've done this. Anyone who's worked in a kitchen has done this. Sugar burns hurt so bad. And like the first instinct is you put your, like, let's say you get sugar on your finger, caramelized sugar, and you burn it. You put it in your mouth, like to cool it off, and you burn the shit out of your mouth too. It's the worst. Oh, strawberry jam, yeah. Yeah, when you cook it down, that it's like lava. That's for sure. It's funny, after all the years I've worked in a kitchen, and at this point it's been oh, yeah, 37 years I've worked in a kitchen now. Like, I know I'm jinxing myself. I should knock on wood. I haven't cut myself with a knife in at least 10 years, if not longer than that. But I can cut myself on like the edge of a plastic wrap box or something stupid. Like, it's more stupid injuries than anything else. Oh, I bet it was hot, man. So when you cook jam down like that, man, it gets like molten lava. Plus, again, if the sugar was in it, if you had added sugar to it, that makes it even worse. All right, what's going on, guys? Finally, a new release. It's opening day, which is a fun product. Not a crazy product, but a fun, inexpensive break, which we like around here. But it's just nice to have a new release, to be honest with you. I mean, this is Topps's, if I'm not mistaken, Topp's only second release of the year. Now, luckily, we're getting another one tomorrow. Heritage is coming out tomorrow, but then we don't have one for like another month again. But let's enjoy what we have while we have it. So, all right, what is going on, everyone? Chris with Chef Sports Cards. We're doing 2022 Topps opening day quarter case break number one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got the Sixers on, watching them get smoked by the Nets tonight because they can't make a shot, which is ridiculous. But What are you going to do? A little bit about us, especially if you're new to the channel, haven't broken with us before. We've been around for about 4 years now. We break mostly baseball, a little bit of everything else mixed in. We've been trying to do more football and basketball here and there. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we possibly can. I know I jinxed my. I'm going to cut a finger off now. Hey Dan, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us. You better get ready, Rich. You know, Rich, you're going to laugh, but I was actually thinking about you this weekend, thinking about exactly that. Like, I had to go for a physical today, and I was like, oh boy, if something like happens to me, I might really have to call Rich and talk to him about filling in. Anyway, and as I say, we ship all cards from every break. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get in any of our future free breaks, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Your name goes in the random, and who knows, maybe grab one of those spots. Johnny, what's up, bud? All right, let's go to the teams. D-backs, Rob P. Braves, Brat R. Orioles, Dean L. Red Sox, Paul O. Cubs, Ryan W. White Sox, Thomas G. Reds, Jeremy S. Guardians, Scott T. Rockies, Javier G. Tigers, Jim T. Royals, Dean L. Excuse me. Astros, Matt M. Angels and Dodgers, Javier G. Brewers, John T. and Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Javier G. Mets, Rich L. Yankees, Javier G. A's, Dean L. Phillies, Dennis J. Pirates, Ryan W. Cardinals, Craig H. Padres, Javier G. Giants, Philip A. Mariners, Craig H. Rays, Jared F. Rangers, Rob P. Blue Jays and Nationals, Dan S. Do they have any Field of Dreams scenes at the game in this product? The Field of Dreams scenes? I'm not sure. To be honest, I actually did open one of these yesterday. I have a ton of them. So I bought it. We're going to be using some for giveaways. We're going to be using opening day for all kinds of stuff. I somehow ended up with a case more than I meant to order. I'm not really sure how, but you know, it happens. All right, let's put the camera in place here. Hold on one sec. The camera's going to move for a sec. All right. Anyway, lots of cards. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can't find something fun. Opening day, they've added more to it. They have booklets and all kinds of craziness in here. If you've seen the checklist. Not easy to get hits in this, of course, but a fun product either way. You got a package from me today? One of your packages? Yeah, he's burned himself making jam. All right, 8 million packs in opening day, so let's get moving. Bomb Squad, Trout, Buxton. See if we can't find a fun mascot or something like that. Kepler, Cincinnati Reds opening day. Jeez. Sixers are losing by like 35 points. It's crazy. Bets. These are cool. These triple play cards that they did. They are perforated too, so they do come apart. The box I opened, I mean, they're one like every 8 or 10 packs. I mean, they're not like crazy rare or anything, but the one in the box I opened, there was one that had Tatis, Acuna, and Vladdy on it that I pulled out. It's a pretty cool looking card. Here's our first Wander. Call your shots, post your polls. Okay, these are just, let me get rid of that. Hey, Mr. Red, there he is. Mr. Red. Mr. Red. Goaz now. Stanton Bomb Squad. Mr. Met Auto? That'd be awesome. Yeah, well, like I said, I had a physical today, which was probably the first physical I've had in like 15 years. And really, the physical was no big deal, but it was all the appointments that my doctor set up for me, like blood work and colonoscopies and all kinds of nonsense. And I'm like, and she's like, don't worry, I'll call because I know you won't. I'm like, okay, great. Like, thanks, doc. There's a reason why I don't call because I don't want to do it. All right, our first blue, Wilson Contreras for the Cubbies. So we'll see. March 31st, 2022 is the opening day, but we all know that's not going to be. So, yeah, Mr. Met Auto would be awesome. We pulled a Bernie Brewer auto a couple years ago out of one of these. We've pulled other relics, like mascot relics, but I think it's the only mascot auto we've ever pulled is that one Bernie Brewer that time. Cubbies is Ryan. Good, bud. Cubs, Riley Adams. Riley Adams, I forgot about him. He was a prospect with the Blue Jays, right? Like, he was kind of sought after a little bit when his prospect card came out. But then I was actually reading his minor league stats. Doesn't look like he's done too much in the minors. Brujan, rookie. Yelich, Bomb Squad. It would really be nice if they just put 14 cards in half the amount of packs in this. This is crazy. Tigers opening day. TC Bear for the 20s. So we got another one of these on Saturday night, along with Heritage and some 20 and 21 Draft Asia Machado Bomb Squad. And then we'll have some more for next week, too. Yeah, both of them had walls. I actually saw that Mr. and Mrs. Their Slider. Is Slider still going to be the Guardians? I guess it doesn't really matter. He can be anyone. The Fanatic's never in this stuff, though. Like, I think it has something to do with the licensing issue. Because the Fanatic's weird. He has, like, his own licensing and everything. The Phillies actually pay that dude a ton of money. Ohtani Bomb Squad. Like, he was brought to them. There's a whole, like, story behind the Philly Fanatic, but the Phillies don't actually own the Philly Fanatics. The guy who created them does, and they pay, like, a licensing fee towards him. So I think, like, stuff like this, because he's not part of the team, they can't, I don't know, I guess they can't do it unless he says so. And for the Rockies, a Trevor Story. Blue. So, if anyone's unfamiliar, the blues aren't numbered, but they're printed to 2022, kind of like the golds are in first. So the print run on them is to the year 2022, and Jonathan India Cup. Jake Berger rookie, Gavin Sheets rookie. Trout, Ohtani, and Rendon. Why did they make a deal recently? Because I know they can use his likeness. This team can, but the whole story around the Fanatic was a guy invented him and licensed them to the team. I know recently they were having some issues, but I just mean for this type of stuff where it has to do with like the MLBPA and stuff. Like, I don't know that if he allows that. I'm not really sure. That guy's made a lot of money, though, I can tell you that. A Rockies autograph? What's the Rockies autograph? Who's the Rockies guy? Schwaba. There's the elephant for the A's. I want to see one of the booklets, man. The booklets look awesome. It's the Diamond Relics, with the dirt in them, but signed. There's the Clark for the Cubbies. I'm sure they're a extremely impossible pull, but they do look really cool. And the ad, Phillies opening day. Wow, man, Sixers ain't coming back in this one. I can tell you that. You got to put the second stringers, third stringers out there. Mookie Betts bomb squad. Dinger. Oh, Dinger is the one for the Rockies. Okay. Jazz. There's Billy the Marlin. No, that one's awesome. It's like one of my favorites. I remember the year I started breaking, like 4 or 5 years ago, when the opening day came out. There was a guy who wanted the Redbirds so bad from the Cardinals. I mean, he bought into so many breaks trying to get it. We never got anything. I always felt bad because he really was desperate for that thing. Yeah, there's that one's cool. The Acuna, Vladdy, and Tatis one. It's a cool looking card. So the first one will go to the Braves. The second one will go to Toronto. The third one will go to San Diego if we find 3 of them. But same as we always do with base cards like that. Yeah, falafel. Juan Soto, Padres opening day. Screech. Wasn't that the idiot kid from Saved by the Bell? Screech. Hank Aaron bomb squad. There he is, Firebird, or Fredbird, that's it. I was thinking Redbird, Fredbird. That's the one that person was very excited about. I don't remember who it was, but Lars. Ortiz bomb squad. Hap. Hosmer, Machado, Tatis for the Padres. Brandon Marsh rookie. Arias, Barrios, Marlins opening day. Oh, man. Just totally threw that ball away. Jaron Duran, rookie. There he is, Bernie Brewer. His stuff is no joke, man. It sells, Bernie Brewer. And they all sell. But Babe Ruth bomb squad. Kirilloff and Dahlback. Oh, that was a total fumble. Sorry about that, guys. Jeez. Packs are a pain in the ass. Orbits. Oh man, they're leaving the stadium. They're showing people in Philly just leaving. McClanahan. Sammy Sosa. Slamming Sammy. Yeah, we got a few people who go after the Phillies pretty good. Rockies opening day. Cronenworth. All right, box 2. Ooh, Rosy Red. Yeah, I know we got the one time we got a Bernie Brewer a relic. It was like a piece of his mustache or something. It's basically just yellow felt, but it still looked cool. Hoppa. A's opening day. Look at Ben Simmons. He's got that sly little smile about him. Don't worry, Ben. You didn't do anything to win this game, buddy. You cheered really well. Jonathan Gray. Blooper. Oh, I don't remember him. Interesting. Blooper. Clinic. Matt Olson Bomb Squad. Burger and Sheets. Rookies. Tatis. Mariners opening day. Willie Mays Bomb Squad. Cronenworth Future Stars. Hoppa. We got Bowman Draft Super Jumbo coming up after this at 10:45. There she is, Rosy Red. She's a hot mama. She puts Mrs. Met to shame. Zimmerman, Freeman, Brewers opening day. Wander. Here he is. Well, I wonder. Oh, that's my favorite. The Swinging Friar. There's something really wrong about that name. The Swinging Friar. They should really. I'm surprised some like advocacy group has not like gone after them for the Swinging Friar, or even, the Catholic Church. Baez Bomb Squad. The Swinging Friar. Yeah, baby. Sounds like a Cinemax porn movie from the 80s. Angels opening day. Brujan rookie. White Sox triple. Jimenez, Robert, Abreu. That one's cool too. Yeah, they don't use them anymore at all. You still see his stuff like in. They always put it in. See, there's Mrs. Met. She's not bad. She's looking okay. She got a figure on her, but I don't know. Rosie's got the legs. They always use the stuff in Donruss. Do they actually? They don't use the chicken at all anymore, right? Out there. Tatis. It is amazing though, and again, this is speaking from Philadelphia experience. Fanatic is huge in Philadelphia. He's got to be one of the most popular mascots. Paws for Detroit. Kids go nuts for him at the stadium. Everyone goes nuts for him at the stadium. I always wonder if the other ones get that kind of reception like he gets. Because, man, those kids go nuts when they see him. Griffey Bomb Squad. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time either. But I'm just surprised they would get rid of him. For the swinging Friar. JD Martinez. There's a Braves triple. Brandon Marsh rookie. Come on already. Pull some stuff. Nationals opening day. Yeah, he gets a lot of attention. Like especially when you're a kid, when you first go Jaron Duran rookie, like to the Phillies, man, everything is the Fanatic, like everywhere. Like, oh, it's crazy. And yeah, parents love him too. He's a good mascot. I just always wonder if other mascots get that kind of attention that he does. Rangers captain. Adam Frazier. Toronto triple. I was so mad when the Flyers got Gritty Vanilla because of all. Yeah, that's true. There was a lot of uproar about Gritty at first, but people like him. He's not. He's pretty ugly, but no, people love him now. He's like a kind of a badge of honor for the city. Man, when he first came out there, people were like in an uproar about him. It was so funny. Yankees opening day. No, they're terrible. Flyers. Yeah, this one's the fun open. Yeah, the Flyers are really terrible. Connor Wong rookie. Wally the Green Monster. Yeah, the mascot's about all the Flyers have these days. And for the Angels, Justin Upton. For Javier. Pujols Bomb Squad. Mascot. Just mascot. I guess he's supposed to be a Blue Jay. Why don't they just at least call him a Blue Jay instead of just mascot? That would seem to make sense. Triple for the Yankees, Cole Judge LeMahieu. Slider. Rosarena, and for Texas, a Curtis Terry rookie blue. For Tejas is Rob. Who's the general manager again? I don't even remember. I honestly haven't seen a hockey game in months. Like, I know they played a little okay at the beginning of the year, and then they went on a huge losing streak, and then they were supposed to be playing well again, but that was a while ago. I guess they've been terrible ever since. I haven't even paid attention to them. Although I was looking at some new Upper Deck hockey to bring in for a break. Some of you guys were asking for a hockey break. I think I might try and do something next week. Oh, hands coming up. Pirate Parrot. Oh, Chuck Fletcher, yeah. No, Hextall was awesome when he was there. But that's right, Fletcher. I forgot his name. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's funny. I was actually looking at it again today. We'll get some of that new Upper Deck. What is it? Is it Series 1 or whatever it is? But we'll try to. Maybe we'll have it up for next week. I have a lot of stuff on the shelves here. Some of it is I'm bulking up for the website to have personal pages and or personal boxes and packs. So I'm kind of bulking up some. But Trout, Ohtani, Rendon for the Angels. But the old hockey break would be fun. I was looking at the women of the WWE too. Getting some of that. Just because the chicks look hot. Kansas City opening day. I know Mike would be down for that one. I forget they were still playing. You hear nothing about them around here. Yeah, no, you don't hear anything about them at all. People are just embarrassed. You know, I mean, the Flyers have had many good teams over the years. They only won back in, the 70s or whatever, but there's a ton of pride and a ton of embarrassment when it comes to the Flyers. I mean, with all Philly teams, it's that way, but it's kind of like if the Eagles are bad, it's like, yeah, well, of course they're bad. They've been bad forever, like. But the Flyers, man, when things are bad, it's like they've been shunned. They've been sent off the island. Just don't even talk about it. Yankees opening day. Hey, I told him I'd have him come down for that. I'd be more than happy to have Savage in as a guest commentator. My door is always open, boys, if you want to come down and guest commentator, be a guest breaker. Griffey Bomb Squad. mascots. Triple for the Braves. Brandon Marsh rookie. Connor Wong, Matt Olson. Oakland opening day. I'm psyched for Heritage tomorrow. Just getting something else new. Heritage is one of those products, man. Things can be great or things can be terrible, but man, some of the nice stuff in Heritage and all the variations and stuff are very cool. I didn't used to be a very big Heritage fan. The past few years, I've warmed up to it immensely. I just think they need to put more in it. Boston triple with the yellow jersey. These packs. Well, what's the deal? Are they allowed to now? Is it, I read the thing from Bleacher when they first announced that the lockout was over, but I think it still has to be ratified, right, by the Players Association and someone else, although they said that's just that'll be done. It won't be an issue because they voted it. But so I don't know. Maybe if they haven't done that yet, maybe they have to wait for it to be officially done before they're allowed to conduct any business. Or I don't know. Like I said, other than that, I haven't read anything since. So there she is, Rosie Red, my girl. Open a personal box of what? Opening day? I did, but I didn't record it. I opened it. I opened one myself, but I didn't make a video. Actually got a hit out of it too. Brandon Belt for San Francisco. Oh, started at 6. They were allowed. Okay. Yeah, what I read was it was 4:30 when I read that thing. So at 6 o'clock they were allowed to start doing it, and nothing's happened yet. I'm kind of surprised too. But I don't know. Maybe people are taking. I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of shocked. I knew they had meetings yesterday and today, but there's been such little progress, and then all of a sudden it was oh, we're good. Okay. So maybe it took everyone a little bit by surprise. I don't know. No, that's good, man. I'm glad they got that done. Swinging Friar. Heritage, yeah, I'll do a personal box of Heritage. Yeah, I think I have extras coming in. Like I said, I've been buying extras of stuff because I want to have some boxes for personal boxes for the website if anybody wants them. I had personal boxes to put up of draft and stuff, but oh, there we go for Kansas City. Walk This Way, Salvi. What's the odds on Walk This Way again? It's 1 in 900 packs or something. 1 in 679 packs. Walk This Way, short print. Kansas City. Let's get Kansas City. Dean. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I even I had expected to have the website done sooner, so I had bought extra draft, but I've since broken all of it. Draft has been so popular. Duran rookie. Some of them are opening tomorrow morning, really. So are they? They're now what? They have to stick to the 26 days, right? I mean, is that what they're doing, or did they say? Did they give an opening day or anything like that date? I was so busy getting this stuff together, I didn't even read anything else tonight. Because they have what is contracted for a 26-day. We were talking about it last week or whatever, where they have to have like a 26-day spring training or whatever, no matter what. Well, it'll be fun. Some very serious hot stove going on. We'll get an entire off season in like a weekend. Detroit Tigers opening day. April 7th, that's what they said. It's not too bad. Considering it was supposed to be what, March 29th? So I know they were saying that Jimenez, if they had gotten the deal done by what, the 28th of February, they would have kept the same opening day. So today's what, the 10th? So it's just going to start a week late. It's not bad. Wander. Angels opening day. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm just happy we're going to have baseball, man, because I was seriously worried the past few weeks that nothing was going to happen, because it seemed like when they were meeting, they were getting nothing done. Even after the new rule announcements that Brady made a couple of weeks ago, I thought that was going to push things, and maybe that did. Ultimately, it just took them some time to get through it. But I thought we were going to get like a agreement right after that. Killebrew Bomb Squad. Yeah. Yeah, the university, I mean, he announced that, what, 2 weeks ago or whatever it was, those rule changes. But I thought that was going to push the negotiations, Brujan rookie, and get it done like right then, but who knows. I don't know about, I don't know that if I actually dislike the whole man on second extra innings. Like, it certainly was interesting. I've seen it in minor leagues use it before. They were using it in a couple different minor leagues for a few years before they tried it in MLB. I honestly, I wasn't totally against it. It certainly made things interesting. I never really understood though why, like how it was handled a lot of times by the coaches. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was such an easy run to be able to score just to manufacture it. But they would just kind of be like, all right, man, let's take a swing away. you know? Yelich. Well, those boys at the MLB Network will be working overtime this weekend, that's for sure. Willie Mays. Who's out there free agent-wise that everyone's looking at? And it's been so long since all this is going on, I didn't even think about it. I mean, the Mets seem like they signed half the free agents before the lockout happened. They went a little nuts. Harper Bomb Squad. I don't have a problem with the DH. I mean, you get some of the older guys who get into the whole, oh, it ruins the strategy, you lose the double switch, all that kind of stuff, which is true. It's not untrue. It's definitely true. But it extends careers, adds more offense, which that's what everybody loves is more offense. So it always seemed kind of weird to me to have it in one league and not the other. Like if you're gonna do something, do it all the way around, one way or the other. Oh, Chris Bryant, Trevor Story. That's right. I forgot about Trevor Story. Yeah, that's right. Some heavy hitters out there. I'm sure they'll get stuff done quick. Correa, Bryant, Story, Schwarber. Yeah, all the infielders. Yeah. Schwarber will just go somewhere else and be lousy. Have a hot couple weeks and then go cold again like he does everywhere he goes. Angels opening day. Tatis. Oh, Kershaw. Oh, Kershaw. Kershaw is a free agent? Is he? I didn't realize that. Yeah, like I said, it's been so, 4 months since anyone's talked about it. It's like, wait a second, who's out there again? A lot of those guys are going to get signed by their own teams, too, at this point. Get signed back, even if they're on just one-year deals or whatever. Yeah, they were talking about bringing Bryant to Philadelphia, but I think everyone's talking about bringing Bryant. So who knows where he's going to land. Bellinger Bomb Squad. Well, Bellinger should win the MVP this year because he was like the worst player in the league last year. That's how he goes, a year on and a year off. Just like his freshman and sophomore years. Last year was like him and Eugenio Suarez. I think Eugenio Suarez had like the worst batting average of a regular player in all of baseball last year. I think it was him, wasn't it? Who would he replace on the Twins? Who's if you guys got Bryant. Tommy. Look at Tommy and Bomb Squad back in the Phillies uniform. Nice. Yes, there's definitely. I think they overprinted the hell out of this. Yeah, it seems like there's less blues. It certainly seems that way. It seems like they've basically been like 2 per box, which in the past, let's see, opening day edition, 1 for every 19 packs. So really, there's 36 packs in a box, so you're not even guaranteed 2 per box, which I know that number was lower in the past. Donaldson at DH. Yep. Boston triple. Well, maybe the Phillies could try and scrounge out another pitcher somewhere, a decent pitcher. There's Terry and Gene Segura for the Phillies. Blue. You need an NL team to watch. What you mean? You don't have an NL team that you like? Like a specific one? See, we always watch the Orioles too, where I'm at. Phillies and the Orioles. Like my son and I went down to the Orioles a bunch of times. I don't know if I ever told this story before. I think I did. Remember when they were having the riots in Baltimore? What was that? Maybe I don't know, maybe 8-9 years ago. There's really bad riots after that kid. The cops killed that kid in the back of a van or whatever. We had tickets to go down to Baltimore because they were playing the White Sox, and we wanted to see Abreu. I think it was Abreu's second season in the league, so it was what, like 14? So what, 7 years ago, something like that, 13 or 14? Anyway, and I was taking my son, and Braves triple, and of course these riots had kind of started, but they hadn't really gotten bad yet. And then, so I was watching the news all day, and my son was at school, and I was going to pick him up after school, and we were going to drive to Baltimore. It's like a 90-minute drive, a little longer than that, to Baltimore from where we live. For a Washington Mason Thompson rookie. So, was that 2015? Yeah, I guess so. 2015, 14, something like that. Anyway, so of course I'm watching the news. No, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. We get all the way down there, and that's when all hell like broke loose. Like, we got into the stadium, there was literally Brandon Marsh rookie. There couldn't have been 50 people in the whole stadium, and it was, should have been batting practice time. So I mean, it was early. Jaron Duran rookie, but there was nobody there. And of course, like 10 minutes after we got in the stadium, they were like, the game is due to, problems on the other side of town. Because luckily at the time, it was more towards the other side of town. The game will be canceled for tonight. I'm like, Jesus, after I drove all the way down there. But some of the players came out and signed autographs and stuff for about 10 or 15 minutes. My son got a ball from, I don't even remember from who, and he has it in his room and got it signed and stuff. So I mean, they were cool about it, but still, it was like, God damn. You couldn't have done this an hour ago before I dragged myself all the way down there. Oh, the League Pass. Do you have who's your cell phone carrier? If you have T-Mobile, you get it for free. Every year they would give it out for free. Except they don't do the playoffs. It's just the regular season. But it's like one of the best things about having T-Mobile is you get the MLB package on your phone for free. It's so funny to see like me and my son like sitting on the couch both watching our phones, watching different games. One Soto Bomb Squad. Yankees triple. It was weird though being in the stadium that day. Like, it was so quiet because there's so few people in there. Wander Franco rookie, like It was eerie, And then, it's me, which, I mean, I'm not too worried about, but I'm there with my, you know, 9-year-old son or whatever. And like, we get out of the stadium, we're going to the car, and all you hear is like yelling and screaming and cop cars everywhere. I'm just like, oh my God, let's get the hell out of here. Like, this is bad. This is like something out of a movie. I do not want to be around for this. Brujon rookie. It's like this kid that works for me is the cafes. He was at the Capitol for the whole insurrection or whatever you call it, and like, he's young and dumb. Like, he's just a kid. He's like 21 years old or whatever. He's a really nice kid, and he went and he came back, and I said, "What were you doing there?" I said, "Are you political?" I mean, I know him pretty well. I didn't know him to be. He's like, "Nah, man, just want to have a good time." Like, I said, "So you're in the middle of a riot?" I was like, "The FBI's gonna come looking for you." Nah, it's all right. We're okay. Like, gee. See, that's stuff you do when you're 21, not when you're in your 40s with a kid. And your son wasn't allowed to like the Nets. Nah, man, no Yankees fan, man. Evil empire. My nephews, I've talked about it before. I have two nephews who are massive Yankee fans. They live in Manhattan, like in the Upper West Side. And my sister and her kids, they're just huge Yankee fans. Like, and they travel. And they were at the London series. They were at the Field of Dreams game. Like, every year they always go on a trip to a different city to, for like a weekend series. Falafel for Texas. And like my sister always changed it. Like the one year they went to Detroit, and like, what was it? I think they went to either San Diego or LA one year, a few years back, for a weekend series, and they stayed in the same hotel as the Yankees, my sister and her kids. And like my nephew got to meet Mark Teixeira like in like the elevator or whatever. And one year they went to Pittsburgh. They like know them. These are my same two nephews. They had their bar mitzvah last year at the Yankees game up in one of the suites. And they kind of know them. And they went to Pittsburgh for a series a few years back. And like Judge, it was his rookie year. He came over to the stand and signed jerseys for him and all kinds of stuff. And of course, I wasn't there. I was here breaking cards. I should have been there. Yeah, I don't know. That riot in Baltimore was crazy. Dude, I would go out to Iowa in a minute to see that Field of Dreams thing. I would love to, man. That's a trip I'd like to take. I'd like to take it with my kid before I goes to college or whatever. I mean, I get it's a movie and it's a set, that it's all based off of, but it's almost like, and okay, it's really not right because there's a Hall of Fame to go to and, some real places for baseball to go to, but I don't know, it feels like a baseball pilgrimage, Hey, Mr. Red. I would do it. I would do it in a minute. Yeah, well, I can't say I went to the Yankees game last year that was the first game I had been to since after the pandemic. So first game I'd been to in a couple of years was for my nephew's bar mitzvah, and it was Yankees Red Sox, and Yes, the Mets Stadium is in a nice area, I'll tell you that. But you certainly couldn't not feel safe at Yankee Stadium. It is like surrounded with an army of cops. Like if you haven't been to Yankee Stadium, my oh my! Like we were even commenting about it going in. I hadn't been there. Actually, I hadn't been to the new one. The only time I'd been to Yankee Stadium was the old one, so it'd been years since I've been up there. Man, it was like cops all around, AR-15s. Like you felt like you were in a war zone the way they were protecting the Yankees. So it's not in the greatest area. It's not the greatest stadium, but they certainly got plenty of protection out there. That's for sure. Jaron Duran rookie. I would love to see him play Trout too. I think Trout would like to come back and play here more. You know, he always seems to enjoy it when he does. The few times he's been here. People were really disappointed when he signed that contract with to extend with them. Like people really thought he was going to come to Philly. They really had their hearts set on it. It was a long shot, but when he signed that whatever contract with the Angels, it basically made it look like there's no way. You know, I mean, he may, but it didn't look like he was going anywhere. People were really upset. They thought he was going to come play here. Oh yeah, no, I know. It has to be. Yeah, I know. I get it. There's a reason why they're there. I understand that. I'm just saying you certainly, they certainly have enough cover for whatever's gonna go down there. Believe me, I know. Yeah, we were pretty pampered for that game. We had like stadium parking, like in the stadium, the special, all kinds of crazy stuff. But it always amazes me when stadiums of that size are like right smack in the middle of a city like that. Like, if any of you have ever been to Fenway, and it's been years since I've been there, but I went to college in Providence and had been there a few times before and whatever. Like, you can literally be walking next to Fenway Stadium, walking down the street, and not realize there's like a stadium right next to you. Now, granted, it's much smaller than most stadiums are, but it's just like it's amazing how they can drop something like that kind of in the middle of a city or a busy part of the a legitimate like residential part of the city. Um, and Wrigley Field in the same way too. I mean, I used to live in Chicago. I've been to Wrigley a bunch of times. No, I mean where Wrigley is. It's really open on the one side where like the subway is and the kind of main entrance and stuff. But if you kind of go around like the backside of Wrigley, it's you're just on a city street. Like it's crazy. Whereas you go to a lot of places and usually it's kind of separate. Even in Philly, like it's in South Philly, but there's kind of a whole stadium complex there. Even though you can live 2 blocks from it or whatever. You walk by the mark. Wrigley's awesome. I loved it when I was out there. The first time I ever went to Wrigley, I was on one of the rooftops. It was wow. What year was that? I would say 1999, I think it was. And on my birthday, there was a Moet Chandon, it's a wonder, party at one of the ones in left field. I forget the name of the house because it was, many moons ago, and that was back when I wasn't sober. So the day's a bit of a blur as it is. But God, that was so cool. And just sitting on the roof, getting tore up, watching a baseball game. Wrigley's awesome. It really is. Yeah, when I moved to Chicago, I lived in Naperville, which is 20 miles west of Chicago, and my company transferred me there, and it was a very quick transfer. Like I was told I was going in 2 weeks, Brandon Marsh rookie. And then like the next day I was told I was going in a week. And then the next day I was on a plane. So I was told I was being transferred. Like 2 days later I was on a plane going to Chicago. And Brujon rookie. And I got talking to this guy on the plane at the end of the ride. I mean, I had flown into Chicago before, but never actually went anywhere, like flew through there. But in the last like 10 or 15 minutes of the flight, I started talking to this guy next to me, and he was asking me what I do, and I told him how my company was transferring me out there, and the whole 9 yards. And as we were getting off the plane, I'll never forget. He turned to me and he said, "There's just one question you got to answer before you get off this plane." And I'm like, "Yo, what's that?" And he's like, "White Sox or Cubs?" And I was like, and to be honest, that really is the time when my baseball interest really started peaking. Like, I hated baseball when I was younger. I just think it was boring as hell. But when I got older, that was when it really started to peak, when I was in Chicago, because there's so much, having two teams and and the history surrounding them and this and that. It's just different. People love baseball in Philly, but the Eagles are king in Philadelphia, no matter what anyone says. I mean, don't get me wrong, people love Phillies and stuff, but the Eagles, no matter what, rule the roost in Philadelphia, And it was weird to be in a city where baseball was so important, Field of Dreams for MLB was. Oh, you went to it? Yeah, that's awesome, dude. What do we got here for Detroit? Well, opening day relic of Miggy. Opening day relic card for Detroit. Who's got Detroit? Jim. There you go, buddy. Took us a while to find one, but we found one. There you go. Yeah, I chose the Cubs too. Kind of a, before they won the World Series, they always had that kind of lovable loser thing about them, Gavin Sheets rookie. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm trying to remember if I even went to a White Sox game the time when I lived in Chicago. I don't think I ever did. I think I saw the White Sox and the Cubs play at Wrigley Field, but I don't think I ever went to Comiskey or whatever they call now. It was still Comiskey back then, I think. Alrighty, and that's our first opening day break. I said we'll have another one on Saturday. Hopefully we'll find some more. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I do appreciate it. Do a quick hit recap. Go off for about 5 minutes or so and be back with Draft Super Jumbo. Alrighty. So 2022 Topps opening day quarter case break number one. We got a ton of rookies: Sheets, Marsh, Franco. I think we had 5 Wander Francos, one in every box. We'll make sure they all get sleeved and top loaded and sent out. Blues, Falafel, Thompson, Segura, Belt, Curtis Terry rookie, Upton, Trevor Story, Contreras, Miggy on the opening day relic, and Salvi Perez on the walk this way short print. One in, what did I say, 676 packs or something like that. So one every case, about that. It's about a case hit, basically, for Kansas City. The funny thing is now If you asked me today, I'd probably say White Sox, and I've followed the White Sox a lot more in recent years. So I like them both. I like baseball. So all right, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with draft. If you're not in our other break tonight, come and see us this weekend, please. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.